In the enchanting woods of whispering pines, there lived a fox named Felix. Now, Felix wasn't your ordinary woodland creature. He was the embodiment of cunning, with a sly grin that could charm the feathers off a bird and a wit as sharp as his bushy tail. Felix's reputation as the cleverest critter in the woods was well-deserved. His days were filled with schemes and plots, always one step ahead of the other animals. Whether it was outsmarting the rabbits in a game of hide-and-seek or convincing the wise old owl to reveal the location of the juiciest berries, Felix was the undisputed master of mischief. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across whispering pines, Felix hatched his most cunning plan yet. He had heard whispers among the creatures of a legendary feast hosted by the forest fairies. The feast, it was said, would have the most delectable treats from all corners of the woods. Unable to resist the allure of such a banquet, Felix decided he must find a way to secure an invitation. With a twinkle in his eye and a mischievous grin, he approached the wise old owl, Olivia. "Dear Olivia," Felix began with his most charming tone, "I've heard rumors of the grand feast the forest fairies are hosting. Do you happen to know where this splendid gathering will take place?" Olivia, flattered by Felix's flattery, couldn't resist the cunning fox's request. She divulged the secret location of the fairy feast, not suspecting Felix's true intentions. With the information in paw, Felix set off on his quest for the feast. As he arrived at the fairy glade, the air was filled with the sweet aroma of treats, and the magical ambience was more enchanting than he could have imagined. Felix's cunning plan was working like a charm. However, as Felix stealthily approached the banquet table, he noticed a pair of eyes watching him. It was Luna, the observant squirrel, who had caught wind of Felix's scheme. Instead of sounding the alarm, Luna approached Felix with a mischievous glint in her eye. "Ah, Felix, the cleverest fox in all of Whispering Pines," Luna teased. "You're quite the trickster, but perhaps we can make a deal." Intrigued, Felix listened as Luna proposed a partnership. Together, they could enjoy the fairy feast and share the spoils, ensuring no one would be the wiser. And so, under the twinkling stars and the watchful eyes of Luna, Felix and the clever squirrel indulged in the fairy feast, savoring every bite of the enchanted treats. As the night unfolded, the other animals marveled at Felix's cunning yet again, not realizing the unexpected alliance that had been formed under the moonlit canopy. And so, in the heart of Whispering Pines, Felix's reputation as the cunning fox continued to grow, leaving the forest creatures both in awe and slightly on edge, wondering what trick he might have up his furry sleeve next.